Hard in the game, I know we run. Work too hard, there's no refunds. Y'all go.
If you want 100, we can arrange it. No refunds, so it's changes.
I was gonna come and hang out that night, but it's no refunds, and you paid that price.
Watch the whole season, nigga, no reruns. The devil out here buying souls, nigga, no refunds.
What's going on, people? I am Team Tommy. That is Boy Too Nice. We are the No Refunds people. This is No Refunds podcast. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play. No Refunds with a $sign still. And also make sure you guys leave us a rating so we can know how we doing this shit. Only if it's 5 stars. If it's not 5 stars, we don't leave us no rating.
Make sure y'all checking us out, yo. We appreciate that. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to us on the YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/NoRefundsTV. All right? Leave us a comment in the video if you want to be entered into our giveaway. Also, in the comment, include your IG name so we can get in contact with you because it's very important.
Yep.
Right? Right. Let's get it.
Big facts. All right. So, you want to start with what you did this week other than you being busy and doing work shit?
I mean, other than that, that's all I did this week. Fam, I got a second job I picked up, and nigga been working like 15 hours a day. So it has not been fun.
Yep.
So I'm apologize to our viewers because we had videos in the tuck. I haven't had time to upload them. So.
We actually reacted to the Mulan trailer, and I feel like it was a really good reaction.
It was,
and we had very good insight on it.
But now at this point, it's like too late.
Yeah.
Like, so like, right,
but you guys will never know that. So,
but
no, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. No. We're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss it in this episode because some news came out after our reaction, which is
we
not.
We saw the trailer. The trailer was okay, but then there were some things missing.
So actually, no, the trailer was dope. Like the trailer had,
it was okay.
It was cinematic. It didn't really feel like a Disney movie. It felt like it was more actiony.
I think that they did that strategically because of what they took out.
Yeah,
and
facts.
If you've watched Mulan, what they took out were 2 very important key components to the fucking Mulan story.
The first one, her love interest, which was
homie.
I guess so.
I don't know his fucking name.
I feel like the reason why they took him out is probably for like a 2019 type reason where...
So what they said was they didn't want to offend the Chinese culture. That was the reason. But, like, fam. Because this is funny. Cause
it's tricky.
But no, I always thought about this. Like, even before this Mulan live action came into play. So,
speak on it because I think I'm we probably on the same page right now.
So if homie fell in love with Mulan while he was a dude,
yeah,
and found out she was a girl, he was like, ugh.
Yeah.
No, like, you know what I'm saying? So homie was like a little, you know what I mean? It was a little.
That's why I said the 2019 reason is because in the original movie, Mulan is a chick, but she
is acting like
allegedly
a dude
not even acting like a dude. She supposedly looks like a dude,
portraying a dude,
and she looks like a dude in the to the other dudes in the film.
Is she supposed to be like mad ugly then, like?
Or she's just supposed to look mad young. You can't really tell sometimes.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, if like you said, if homeboy was attracted to that, then they got like a whole nother thing
the way homie shoot that
going on with that. But
the way he swing them swords, oh, he hit that bullseye again.
You can sling that sword my way anytime. So the second big omission
I got a bullseye you can hit. We're gonna get
that's exactly
get fucking canceled.
So for that for that particular to try to work around that is difficult. So I can understand that
this
at
is
least.
The thing, though, real quick, not to cut you off, but like you said, the 2019 reason, right? But 2019, they're trying to be progressive about portraying gay things. So you should want to portray shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
But it's confusing because it's not It's not necessarily a gay thing because she's still a chick.
Okay.
And she likes him.
All right.
That's why it's weird.
You know what it is?
It's a lot
for
to
one,
work your mind around.
Transgender. And then homie's attracted to Mulan as a man. So it is, in a way, you know what I'm saying?
It's very shaky. It's
feel
very
like
odd.
This was a good, if they would have kept all the elements of this shit, this would have been a good.
It could have been a good message in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
For 2019, 2020, like the way that this shit is going on, pushing the acceptance of gay in media, this would have been the the movie to do it.
So they can say that they didn't want to offend the Chinese culture, but one, Mulan the movie is already out.
But what the fuck does it matter? Like, what they're gonna do? Not play it in China? Okay.
And two, that's not the real reason why. The reason that we talked about is the real reason why they didn't want to portray because it's too many things you got to work around for kids that's going to go see the movie itself themselves.
But that's only the first reason. The first thing that they took out.
Left out.
The second thing, I feel like is more important, is
no Mushu.
Eddie Murphy as a fucking dragon, man.
Well, I never thought they was going to have Eddie Murphy as Mushu himself anyway.
If they would have, tell me that wouldn't be amazing.
I have no idea what Eddie Murphy is up to right now.
But if he were to play the dragon in
live
action, would that not be dope?
No. Check it out.
You hate Eddie Murphy?
It'd be cool. It'd be decent, but it wouldn't resonate with like children after that.
Did you like Mulan?
I did. It was decent. I didn't watch it too many times. It wasn't my favorite Disney movie.
I thought it was like.
Imagine this though. Imagine for like a newer generation. I never.
The song was your favorite, right?
Yeah. The
Make a man out of you.
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of weird.
Imagine this though. Imagine DC Young Fly as Mushu for like the newer generation because they never really get. They never really get old actors to read.
That's not true. Mufasa is still being played by the same guy.
Mufasa is not in that movie for that long.
He's a very key component to the movie though.
But he's not in the movie for that long, and also it
don't matter.
Mulan doesn't have the impact that Lion King had. At all. So it's not the same at all.
But wouldn't it have a bigger impact? Wouldn't it would bring more people to the box office?
No.
If they knew Eddie Murphy was going to be in it.
No. That's why I said I have no idea what Eddie Murphy. I have no idea what Eddie Murphy is up to. When's the last time you see the Eddie Murphy movie?
Who cares?
Exactly. People aren't checking for Eddie Murphy. No. People aren't looking for Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy would have come with a movie right now. You'd be like, oh shit, I ain't seen Eddie Murphy in years. I'm gonna check this out. All right, because you hate Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Fuck Eddie Murphy. They're coming out with coming to America 2.
It's fake.
Allegedly.
It's fake.
And I'm not checking for that movie either.
Apparently they had Kevin Hart as a fucking son. They look
the
same age.
So there we go.
How he gonna be the son? They look the same age. No.
So yeah, to jump back to the Mulan thing, they're leaving out two major components of it. There's no dragon at all, I guess, in the movie is what I heard.
No dragon and no
love interest.
So what you just doing? Fighting.
So they gotta change the name of the movie. It can't be Mulan.
This is The Last Samurai, but the real version.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
The real Last Samurai is a fucking Asian girl, which is cool. I mean, but like, come on, bro.
Yeah, you gotta
fucking dragon, bro.
Figure something out or change the name of the title because you can't have.
It's funny because this is gonna be.
Can't have it both ways.
It's gonna be interesting because literally our last podcast was literally about the Black Mermaid and how Disney are doing things progressively and changing things, and now we're arguing it. So it's a little ironic that we're doing that. But my argument in the last podcast was not about the fucking changing of the storyline or whatever. Like apparently they're keeping the storyline the same, but I don't think they're gonna have Sebastian in it, which is kind of a slight to me. Like I want Sebastian to fucking crab in this shit.
Here we go with these live action.
Like I get the live action shit, but you can still use CGI. Come on.
If it's live action, like
CGI,
whether it's live action or not, if you're gonna do a remake of a movie, you gotta have the main characters of the movie in the movie.
Yes, I don't care what the
how you go about doing it.
Characters, but keep the fucking main characters in the goddamn thing.
You can't just take people out. It's not the same movie without the main.
You want crabs, right?
No, I don't. I don't want any crabs whatsoever. Yeah, man, give me crabs.
I was had you there. I'm saying like you want Sebastian in the shit. Like did you see it? You didn't see it. The original Little Mermaid, did you?
I've not recently.
Long ass time ago.
Yeah, not recently.
All right, but Sebastian was a key role. He had the best
Jamaican song.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what most people remember from the movie. Is that particular song? Under the Sea.
I don't even remember Homegirl singing at all. Like I don't remember none of her shits. But you know what I'm saying? They're gonna take the crab out. Then you got Mulan. They taking a fucking the dragon out, and the guy gay. I don't know if he's gay or not, but he was interested. But that guy out. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, since we're on the topic of Disney,
yes, thank you.
The Lion King.
So, since we're on the topic of Disney live action movies,
yes,
The Lion King is set to release this upcoming Friday, which is July. Thank you, July 19th. I've gone on record as saying I don't think it's going to be that great, huh?
Nothing.
I've been on record saying I don't think the movie's gonna be that great. We did a reaction video to one of the trailers of The Lion King, and we talked about why it wouldn't be that great, and people didn't like the reaction because we was telling how we felt about it.
I didn't read the comments.
It was like one person.
One person. Hey, fuck you, man.
Fuck you, one guy. And this past week, they released like some short clips throughout of the movie.
I watched none of those. Let me just say that.
So one that I did see was Childish Gambino, which was the first time I heard his voice in the movie. He voices Simba.
I heard it
like the older Simba.
I heard it didn't sound great.
Him, Seth Rogen, and I forget who play. I think it's John Mulaney, but I don't really remember who plays Timon in the movie. And they were singing Hakuna Matata. And that little snippet that they showed from that music video, Childish Gambino sound okay, but
was Seth Rogen singing?
Yeah, that part
I don't like his voice.
Yeah, his voice is like
I don't like the way
tricky.
He laughs. Like,
yeah,
so
that shit is irking. Yeah. It's very very.
Yeah, you know, but here he laughs at everything.
He does. What I will say is, as far as him playing Pumbaa, I feel like that role is like cool. Seth Rogen role, like that.
Just don't laugh.
I like him in that role.
Just don't laugh.
The Childish Gambino thing, I wasn't against until I saw this snippet, because when you think about lions, you don't think about little soft, cuddly things that you can hug and shit.
So you saying he's soft? Got soft voice?
In that song, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, in that song, it was like him singing soft, but it was a big ass, it's a grown ass lion.
How does it sound?
I can play it for you. It was a grown ass lion. We can. It's like 30 seconds.
You can't reenact it. I'm saying.
Oh, reenact it? No, because Childish Gambino's voice is like weird.
Content.
No.
Content.
No, I can't. My voice doesn't go like that. I literally can't.
He was high pitching?
It was a Childish Gambino thing. You know how like his voice is different. I like his voice regularly, but when you put it on top of this animal that's supposed to be fierce and
but then
not
again,
fearful or anything,
Simba was never fierce. Come on. When was Simba fierce?
He wasn't.
He was raised by a fucking meerkat.
You're right. You're right. The regular Simba was not fierce, but I think this is a live action version. Right, this is an actual lion.
They're trying to keep true to the.
No, you can't. That's my major complaint with the movie itself. You can't have this strong, ferocious, not with a strong, ferocious looking lion.
But if you're
king of the jungle that we've seen,
but he's not the king yet. We know that.
Don't matter. He look like in the movie. He looks like he's a full blown lion.
You know why he looked like the king?
Shut up.
Because Mufasa.
I'm going to finish this. This is my segment. This is a full blown lion singing like a child, and for most people are afraid of lions. This segment doesn't make you afraid of this lion, which I get it. The movie, the original movie, doesn't make you fear for lions because they're cute in the Disney style that they make. These lions, or these live action lions,
they
look like actual lions.
So at no point did you think Simba looked cute?
No. I was like, why is this big ass scary lion singing Hakuna Matata to me? I don't like it. I don't like the tone. I don't like the fact that they were in the movie. They were like hopping across the branch when they were growing up. They were dancing in the original movie. In this one, they were just walking.
Okay.
Right. They were just walking, and he grew up in the movie.
It's fair.
So the main reason why I say I don't think this movie was going to be great or is going to be great, I don't know yet. I haven't seen it yet. You can't emote the same way on a regular lion. Granted, it's like a CGI lion, but you can't emote the same way you can on a regular lion that you can on an animation that you did back in 20 years ago, 25 years ago plus. One, I didn't actually just remake. The saturation is off just because it's very monotone, which you talked about before, and like all that combined with the fact that I really am not really feeling all the remakes that they're making from Disney. It feels like they're running out of ideas and they're just rehashing all the old shit, which can be cool for the young generation, but for this particular movie, I'm still going to see it.
Oh, yeah, you're still going to see it?
I'm still going to see it. So the reason why I'm so emotional about it is because Lion King is literally my favorite movie.
So let me
of all time. I don't want them to mess it up, and I feel like they're going to.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Lion King meant a lot to you, right?
Yes.
How would you feel if they made Simba black?
What?
It meant a lot to you.
What does
How would you feel if they made Simba black?
I don't know what that means.
He was a black fucking pup. They made him a wolf.
That's not a real thing.
But how would you feel if they made him a wolf? I'm trying to put context to the arguments.
That's
shit.
not any type of context to any argument. You're
Similar
changing.
wolf.
You're changing the
like you don't see
no, just because you make something a different color doesn't make him African American, which is what you're asking me.
But I'm just saying though, how would you feel?
It'd be weird.
But would you be like,
it'd be weird if it'd be very, very weird if a movie called The Lion King starred a black wolf. It'd be very odd, very, very fucking odd. So
why can't be on the Wolf King?
They need to. That's what they need to do. The same thing with Mulan too.
The Wolf Captain.
Don't call him Mulan. Call it Wolf.
The Wolf Captain.
Ulam.
What they call the Wolf Pack Leader.
The Wolf Leader. There we go.
Wolf Leader.
Yeah, do that shit. Don't.
What I'm saying though, like I guess this is the same argument that people have as far as the Little Mermaid. Oh, it meant a lot to me because I was a redheaded bitch. So, whatever. How would you feel if the Lion King?
That's completely different. I didn't relate to Lion King because Simba was a fucking lion.
They was in Africa though.
Yeah, I've never been to Africa, so I didn't relate to them on that either. The main reason why I relate to the movie is one, because it came out when I was literally, I guess, at like the perfect age for consumption for movies. But two, the relationship between
if they changed
Mufasa and Simba, no, it wouldn't have any effect.
It kind of sounds like you are, because you said that he looks ferocious and the original one looks cuddly. So you're shaming right now.
Big facts. Fuck lions. Lions ain't cute. Lions are not cute at all.
Oh my.
Little cubs might be cute, but when they grow up, them niggas is fierce. I ain't trying to go around no lions when they get older. So yes.
You understand how?
No. Because one looks like a human. The Little Mermaid looks like a human from the belly button up.
But
from the waist down, it's kind of I don't know. It get a little fishy. So
yeah, you just missed that. You missed that free throw. You just missed that free throw.
It looks a little fishy.
But it bounced. It bounced a little bit though. It almost went in, but
so yeah, there we go.
Right.
I'm sorry. That was my little rant. You're going to see The Lion King. How do you feel about?
I don't know if I'm going to see it. What depends on if I'm going to see it is if my son wants to see it, and I don't know that he wants to see it.
He wouldn't. If you don't want to see it, he's not going to want to see it. So
yeah, but like y'all
don't have cable, so he don't have no commercials to look at it.
Wait till I update my Fire Stick. I'm just like, if my son is like, yo, I want to see that, then I'm gonna see it for sure. But like, he's never seen the cartoon, and so I'm thinking about showing him the cartoon because
No, definitely no.
I don't got cable, but
show him
I got
that
Fire Stick.
Yeah, show him that first. I'll give you the DVD. I got like 2 of them.
Why?
Because I bought a steelbook of it. They had an anniversary edition and they had a steelbook version of it, and I bought the steelbook.
We get a call right now. Should I put him on?
Hey.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. Talking to the microphone. Yeah, what's good?
Yo, you live on the podcast.
We live.
Yeah, we're good,
You live.
We live.
You live on the podcast right now.
All right, so I'm not gonna curse.
It was good, yo. Headliners. It's the best day party in the state of Jersey right now.
I don't know what's happening, but okay.
That shit's fucking lit with DJ Camilo.
Okay, all right. Now, DJ Camilo, shouts out to you.
Shout out to you, DJ. Caller, we got to call her on line 1. Caller, what's your problem?
You good, fam?
Huh?
You good, fam?
Yeah, be good.
All right. Oh yeah.
You and Kia gotta come down, bro. And
All right.
gotta come down.
All right. Yeah, for sure.
Nah,
for
it's
sure.
not like you invite me to be a fifth wheel. I don't want it.
But yo, for sure. Hey, look, we're gonna I'm gonna hit you up when we start recording. All right, bro. First caller on the podcast. There we go.
I don't like it when people invite me to be a fifth wheel. I feel like he only invited me because I was here too,
so?
Which makes sense. But still, I don't want to be a fifth wheel.
No.
He literally said you and yours should come down with me and mine, and then and Tommy too. No.
You can bring somebody.
I'm gonna find a prostitute.
There's somebody you can bring. Like literally bring people.
We just hit it. Yeah, we just found out. Yeah, she on a butt though. So we're gonna move on.
Wait, who on the what? Free agent?
No. Newport.
No, don't.
New nickname alert.
My nigga though. Oh man, it's not joke.
Oh, we're horrible fucking people. Moving on. No, it's like. It's
so when the dance was happening, it was like,
yeah. My little man was like,
yo, that'd be trash.
Yo, Pop, what is this?
Fam. I'm be honest with you. Like when I used to go to the lounges and you girls dancing on you, I didn't really get hard a lot.
Me neither.
You know what I'm saying? Like
this,
it didn't really turn. Like it was rare that it did. There were times, but it didn't happen a lot. Like it didn't turn me on like the way niggas be getting turned on.
I don't. Yeah, that always confused. Like you.
Cool.
Getting hard off of
because you gotta dance too. That's the thing. Like you gotta like move your body a little bit. Like if I was just like sitting down getting a lap dance, maybe. And it was like a thousand.
Even that don't do it for me because at the end of the lap dance, I know somebody gonna come out my pocket, and it's like that thought just like oh shit.
That's only if we're in a strip club. I'm just saying.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, you never got a lap dance like a.
Oh yeah, like in a party like situation like a
party.
Supervised like
we've been into parties where we've
been the ones doing said to.
We've also received them though.
Yeah,
I remember because I
yeah. Okay, so yeah.
Good times, man. Good times.
Man,
good times.
Yo, you know a good song to get a lap dance to?
What's that?
"Slow Down" by Bobby Valentino.
Hey,
no, not "Slow Down." Tell me is much better. So Bobby Valentino, Bobby V, he goes by now.
Cause she actually slowed down. You know what I'm saying?
But
you like the fast,
you like
the fast-paced lap dance or the slow ones?
The slow ones, yeah, the slow ones is much better. So yeah, slow down is much better for a lap dance song. Bobby V, he goes by now. When he was in his bag this past week for whatever reason, he might have been on something. He might have been on whatever he was drinking out of these little mini cups. But he started tweeting about his own hits that nobody asked for. But he had a good point, and it's like. It was a thing where he posted a bunch of his older videos. So he had Tell Me. He had a post about Anonymous. He had a post about Mrs. Officer.
Like a cop car.
Yeah, he had a song about. He had a post.
I get up falling, yeah. You can feel them angels calling us. How'd it go?
And you can see the sunrise before us. And when I'm in that thing, I make that body sing. I make it say wee 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 wee. Yeah. Dollar.
Like a what?
Dollar.
Like a what?
Cop car. Yeah, that. Yeah, he posted about beep 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 pimping all over the world featuring Ludacris, which I think was Ludacris' song featuring Bob Valentino, and obviously
caviar.
Yeah,
you know who we are.
Because we pimping. That was definitely yo. That song was fire back when it came out. Like, but that was Ludacris' song, so I don't know why he posted about it. Sing it, hoes. The world. Yeah, that song was lit. The song made me want to travel and fuck other bitches.
Give Ludacris enough credit, yo.
That we can. That's what we're gonna get into. So we can talk about that right now.
We need to get into that right now. We need to talk about Ludacris.
So, Bobby V posted all that about him, and it made me realize, like, it's
accolades.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. And there's a lot of people that we grew up with. I mean, there's a lot of people in general, whether we grew up with them or not, that you may feel like they didn't. You might like all their music, but you don't feel like they got the recognition that they may have deserved.
Yes.
Bobby V was on his shit, and some people feel the same way. Feel like he should have been a bigger artist than he actually was. I don't feel that way. I feel like he was just as big as he should have been because he's like super short.
Everybody's short though.
Not
everybody's short. Only person that's tall like Chris Brown.
Trey Songz.
Trey Songz not tall.
Trey Songz taller than mostly everybody else.
5'11", 5'9". I don't fuck anybody who's 5.
What?
Anybody who's 5, I don't consider him tall.
You think it's okay for people to say that you're 5 foot tall, you should be dead? You think that's okay?
To be dead?
Did you see that video? There's like a short dude going off. But jumping back to it.
Did you see the follow-up interview though?
I saw he had another video of him snapping on something else too.
There's an interview where it was like the woman met up with her, like a news lady. She was like,
"So like, no offense.
Listen. You think it's okay for people to say that type of shit? You know what? I don't like you. Interview's over."
Yeah, Lil Man was upset. But to go off of the Bobby Valentino thing, I was going to stick with one, but you can name it to each one. Try to stick with one because we're trying to get out of there. Name one artist that in your mind Didn't get the. Cause I got date. Name one artist in your mind that didn't get the recognition that you feel like they deserved.
That's a very.
Coming up.
You should have gave me that question earlier this week. I could have thought about it, but I don't know. I do not know.
Well, one. I'm sorry. No, before we do that,
let's name.
So
What's your favorite Bobby Valentino song?
That's what I was going to do too. So we talked about "Tell Me,"
I know my favorite one.
"Slow Down," "All Over the World," "Pimpin' All Over the World," BBB.
Let me start.
Mrs. Officer, yeah, go with it.
My favorite Bobby Valentino song is "Turn the Page."
Wow.
You like that song?
I know that song.
You don't have to turn. That's how you don't like that song.
It's cool.
You don't have to.
So for whatever reason,
our story will change.
that song was a single that he didn't post on either. That song was a single from the same album that my favorite song from Bobby Valentino came from.
Turn the Page.
You sure it wasn't called? It was. But for some reason, that song gives you the same vibes as Mario's. No, not that one. That's my favorite song. How Do I Breathe? Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, because it was a single, but for me, it didn't hit the same way that it hit for other people. Like people love "How Do I Breathe," and I was like, it's a cool song.
I like it.
But my favorite Bobby Valentino song actually came from that same album, "Turn the Page." It wasn't like a single though.
Was there a video for it?
No.
Okay.
It was also featuring Ludacris. It was called Rear View Riding.
Oh!
That was like literally that's my favorite Bobby Valentino song. It's
that
like,
was my song.
Running from my past, what's done I can't redo. Looking in my rear view, riding. Yeah, that shit.
That was my shit.
That shit was fire.
That was my shit.
I don't know what I was going through in life back then. I feel like I was in high school.
Yo, you never really know what you're going through because like. If I had a good memory, I could remember like the type of shit I was going through.
And you can remember the song that you listened to when it was there too.
My playlists over the years have been depressing as shit. I hadn't had some depressing ass playlists. I've had some very intimate ass playlists because I got my baby making music playlist.
That's the beautiful thing about music. Like it all, if it's the right song, it symbolizes some point in your life that you can go back and think of, whether it's a positive thing or a negative thing.
One song that you can relate to that relates to your current shit.
Yeah,
damn,
that'll last with you.
Woo, you hear that song? you play that shit every day, multiple times a day.
Exactly, that shit lasts with you. So yeah, mine's was Rear View. You said yours was Turn the Page. Like I said, they're both on the same album.
Yeah, Rear View was fire though.
Yeah.
So normally I'm like, nigga, that shit was trap. Nah.
No, that's not that song.
You get props for that one.
Yeah.
You get props for that. That was my shit.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'll give you some time to think about the artist that you think is
underrated.
Not necessarily underrated. It's that didn't get the credit that they deserve.
Tank?
So you can don't think about it out loud.
Shit in the dark.
I'm think about it in your head.
Who's your person?
So I'm
get a good idea.
I'm gonna give like a list. Even though I told you not to give a list.
Yeah, a list.
It's like 3. It's like 2. So a couple artists that I don't think we give enough credit to, and for different reasons. One is T-Pain. Because when T-Pain was out and on literally every track, like
no, he said and then
ooh
I'ma take you home.
And
I got money in the bank.
His major, I'll be over we in the bed like ooh.
Fam, or what's the other song he had when he used to go on the remixes though? Remember the 2-step remix? I don't know if that was big in Jersey, but that shit was fucking huge. 2-step.
I only remember the original version, so I don't remember T-Pain version of it.
No? Mm-mm. Okay, well, in the South, that shit was fucking huge. So that shit used to go off in the club because we used to like really dance to the songs in the South.
Oh, you had like the snap. That was back in the right before the snap movement, or in the snap movement.
That was during it. That was during the snap movements.
Because they did the snap now, rock. Yeah. So T-Pain is one of the people, and like
I'm not mad at that.
The funny thing at the time, like people didn't know that he could actually sing at the time because he was doing all the auto-tune. I think the reason why he didn't get the recognition that he deserved because everybody associated it with the auto-tune side of things, so they just thought it was him playing around with a machine, and they just thought everybody could do that shit, and come to find out, no, he's really a talented dude. So like he's one of the artists that didn't get the recognition that he deserved, and I feel like there's a lot of artists nowadays that are still doing similar things to T-Pain, just with a different flow now.
I mean, honestly, people are still stealing that fucking shit now because
exactly.
People are using auto-tune.
Exactly.
But the only thing that's different is they use it less, so you don't hear as much of the robotic voice as you did back then. So that you think they can actually sing,
and even
they can't.
not to credit all the auto tune to T-Pain because he got it from somewhere else too.
Computer
Even like
Love.
Zapp and Roger, Zapp and Rogers, they came up with, or then they came up, but they do use auto tune as well. But he's an artist that I think doesn't get enough credit today that he should
He
have.
kind of pioneered it though.
Yeah,
He pioneered it.
he made it like
A hot.
literally his. Like
They made it a hot track. He made it a hot song.
whenever you hear
How
auto
it
tune,
goes?
you think
T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Yes.
And then Jay-Z killed him.
But they brought
So this is more so like a personal thing for me. The second one is Pleasure P. In my mind, I think he could have been bigger, but
Tried.
no,
It failed.
like that's what I'm saying. His album, like his first album, Introduction of Marcus Cooper,
Yep. Failed.
that album was, whether you
Okay.
liked it or not, no, I really like that album. And he had a mixtape too called For Your Pleasure Volume 1, which I was expecting to
remember
come
that.
out.
It wasn't. It was okay. It was like maybe 2 songs. That was like, whoa.
See, for
If
me,
that.
I listened to that whole thing straight through. Like when I used to use CDs in my car, I had that burnt to like a CD, and I would play that on repeat.
That was like 2 years ago.
Main reason that wasn't 2 years ago at all. The reason why I think he's not as appreciated is he was literally
He got fat.
no, not that. He was literally the only, as far as I know, like talented person in Pretty Ricky.
The only talented person in Pretty Ricky.
And
Call it what it is, nigga. Call spade a spade.
that's what I
The
said.
only
It was
talented
like the only
person.
talented
He carried
person
them,
in Pretty
but
Ricky.
it wasn't about the talent level. It's about the support. They had writers and producers and shit that he didn't have access to when he went solo. So when he tried, I mean, Boyfriend Number 2 was alright. No, that was good. Did You Wrong was
Did You
fire.
Wrong? Like before that
that's
album
it.
came out, Did You Wrong was like every fucking woman's
Did You
album
Wrong?
and like anthem and shit.
Nigga, this is a whole R&B fucking vibe on this whole podcast. I'm
That's
with it.
That's
I
me.
like it.
That's me 24/7. So I feel like he had other songs. He had mad songs on that particular album.
They didn't hit though the way the other ones.
I know,
Like, people were listening. That's the thing. Like,
That's-
they got people's attention with Boyfriend Number 2. He got people's attention with Did You Wrong. After that,
He couldn't
connecting.
get hype over other.
It
But
didn't
that's why
connect.
I said that was more personal for me because I
He
like
got
the
depressed,
album.
he got fat.
Not everybody did,
This is what happens when you get depressed. You get fat.
and that's what happens when you are like an artist in the game and you don't work out and shit. Because literally
Or just-
everybody in Day 26 is fat now.
That's true.
So
Except that
everybody's
one
bigger.
guy.
Everybody's bigger
No,
than
no,
Mike now.
Willie Taylor. and
Oh
he-
yeah, and Willie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Willie.
Yeah, you're fucking fucking on. Never mind.
Everybody loved Willie though. Like
'Cause
all the women loved Willie back in the day. But
Light skin.
when it comes to like the
Tattoos.
person who I feel didn't get enough recognition, and he had a lot of success. My number one choice for that category is Lloyd. When it comes to like, I feel like Lloyd could have had.
What type of recognition are you trying to say? Because
So,
what kind of
for
level?
me-
What kind of level are you putting them at? Like, give me
For-
like a person.
For me, I could see Lloyd being at the level of like a step right under Chris Brown.
No.
So that's no. When it comes to his voice,
Maybe Miguel. He could be maybe that level of Miguel.
that's a step under Chris Brown.
it's not.
Yes, it is. What's
Chris
a step
Brown?
under Chris Brown?
Chris
What else is a step under Chris Brown if it's not Miguel?
First of all, it's like maybe 5 steps under Chris Brown.
What?
Because Chris Brown is fucking Michael Jackson. Chris Brown's outta here.
That's why I didn't want
On
to
a
say
music
Chris Brown.
level.
That's why I said a step under him. But there's no. So to be clear, there's no second place to Chris Brown, but a step under him,
That would be 2 steps, wouldn't it?
nigga. The step under Chris Brown, whether it's a big step or a little step.
Let me clarify. If Miguel is a step under Chris Brown, Lloyd would be a step under Miguel.
And what I'm saying is, I feel like Lloyd should be on the same level as Miguel because I like Lloyd's music, and he has Lloyd has a lot.
One of
Not
my-
just
one
that,
of
but he
my
has
favorite-
a lot.
He has
music.
one of my favorite songs to fuck to.
Okay,
Feel So Right. You know that song?
what album was it off of?
I don't know, nigga. He came to Kane. You remember?
Yes, I remember he
You there?
came to Kane. Actually, I don't remember if he came to Kane. No, I wasn't there for that.
He did come to Kane. I was there.
I wasn't there for that. As
Oh.
I said.
Anyway, he. That just reminded me of the girl I went with. She was trash. I didn't even like her like that, but
She was there.
she had a car.
Yeah.
You know when nigga, you fuck with a girl got a car.
What? You got
You're
your
a freshman.
I could,
nigga?
what?
Oh, that's right. I was a freshman. I was a freshman, so you weren't there.
And yeah, and freshmen weren't allowed to have cars on campus,
No,
so
she
that
didn't.
makes sense. Wait, she was a freshman,
Yeah,
so y'all were both freshmen.
yeah. I was a freshman. She had a car.
Okay.
She had a truck. But yeah,
So she didn't live on campus though.
she lived on campus.
I'm so confused.
Who said you couldn't? You weren't allowed to.
Like when I was there, they said freshmen can't have cars
Maybe
on
they
campus.
stopped, or maybe like they don't check cars after you park behind an orange border. It don't
I
matter.
didn't have a car back then anyway, so it didn't really matter. It didn't really matter to me.
But they never like check. Oh, this is a freshman
Yeah,
car.
exactly,
They didn't
yeah.
check.
They didn't-
They
there's no way to
said
know.
that, but they didn't give. Anyway, my point was I went to see the Lloyd concert and he did his song "Feel So Right." I'm like, this song is the best song to have sex in.
You sure it's called Feel So Right?
I know what the fuck the song is called.
That was back in 2007, right?
Yes. 2007, 2008, something like that.
Let's see. Artist Lloyd. Drrrr.
Bam. That song,
But
I'm just saying, I
like
Shit,
Lloyd
nigga.
has a very large discography.
I'm not the
too.
type of guy to not pull out. I do. Wait, that's what they wrote. I'm the guy. I'm the type of guy
you
to pull out.
Reverse
I pull
that
out.
shit.
I
Yes.
pull out.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank
But
you.
if that song was on, the right verse was on, I might think about it.
I might wait till the last second to pull out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I pull out like 5 seconds in advance. I might pull out like that 1 second. Give myself, ooh, the drama.
Wow.
Did I get it in there or not?
Wait, they don't have all his. Yeah, so the reason why
on Apple,
I don't.
But you have a YouTube.
You said it's called Feel So Right.
Yes, I don't think it's on here. Actually, I think I was looking for it.
It ain't on Apple Music, that's for sure.
But
But the reason why I think
yes, it
Lloyd
is.
could have been bigger, is it a single? Oh, that's
Fam.
why it's off that album. That's why it's Southside.
But
That
on
song
Apple
came out in
Music,
2004.
He performed it in 2007 at our thing. You never heard the song?
No,
Listen, you just got a jewel. Lloyd is your most underrated artist, and you didn't hear this song. But listen to the vibe. Them drums. Listen to them drums. I'm not.
them ain't no drums.
guitars?
I don't know what drums. I
Them
don't know what
strings?
drums you know about.
Damn.
Okay.
Wait till we get to the chorus.
So,
Nah, listen though.
no, the most
Vibe,
famous,
nigga. Just vibe.
the most famous
R&B
song
vibes.
off of that album though
This
was
song?
Southside
This is
with
good.
Ashanti.
Yo, play this with Mello.
Are you playing that into the mic?
Well, wait a.
Turn the song off.
Wait. I want you to hear the chorus. Tell me that you would not get down to this song, bro.
Sure.
Do niggas still have sex and music?
All the time. I mean, I do. So I don't know about all the time. I don't know about niggas, but I do.
The last time you had sex, did you do it to music?
Yeah.
What song was playing?
I don't know. I had to play this song. I was look.
Wait, did
Honestly,
you-
I don't
did
be
you
paying
make the
attention to
playlist?
it. Yeah, of course. So
I'm
let me
curious, though.
let me
Yeah, I'm
run
gonna-
down.
Real quick, I'm gonna ask the
You-
viewers. If you're a viewer on YouTube, please answer this question for me. Do y'all still have sex and music? If y'all do, please put it in the comments. I want to know. Because I don't know if people still do that. It might be a lost art.
All right, we're gonna
All
chop
right, moving
this.
on.
Well, no, I gotta run down it because you still gotta give yours because you were flat doing other shit. I'm gonna run down. I'm gonna run down some of the hits that Lloyd has had in comparison
Oh, Mac
to like
Wilds. That's
to-
mine.
to- to John.
That's my pick.
Okay, let's run down this. Bedrock
Fire.
had Lloyd in it.
Fire.
I'm gonna say that one for last. True is like a more recent one, and that song is fire too. Get It Shawty, which everybody like. That's another thing.
I didn't like that song.
I didn't like it either, but
Yeah.
it was always on 106 in Park somehow. Lay It Down was on there. Player's Prayer, which is from Street, and Street Love is actually one of my favorite albums too. Caramel was off of his most recent
I don't remember
album
Caramel.
too.
My favorite song, well, outside of Feel So Right, my favorite
Sabotage.
song from him is You.
I was going to say that. I was going to save that for last. So thank you. Fuck you. Thank you so much. Heavenly Body, you got Swimming Pools, was like a remake to Kendrick Lamar song. But yeah, he had a song with he had a song with the Kendrick. Oh no, sorry, that was the same one. He had a song with August Alsina, and that song was fire. But that was the same one that I just named. His first album or his second album was fire. All of Me was fire too. And Lloyd, or not Lloyd, You was his best song, and that's one of my favorite songs of all time. So that's why I say he's one of the, at least for me, an artist that didn't get enough recognition in my eyes. You said Mac Wilds, though. Why?
Because I feel like when he first came out, because people knew him from The Wire as an actor. So when he came out as a singer,
You probably didn't take him serious.
exactly. And I listened to his album. I'm like, yo, this is really good. Like even his Lucy's was like really really good. And he's
His
again,
Lucy's?
his singles. I call
Oh.
them Lucy's, but like, because not all singles are to an album. So he just dropped the song.
Oh, like his independent, individual.
Yeah, he just dropped the song. It
Gotcha.
wasn't like, oh, this is on his next album. He just dropped the song. So
Okay.
like even Nose is fire. And
Like the Jones you download from LimeWire.
yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah. So
The unreleased Jones.
and again like Feels So Right on my baby making music playlist. He has another one of those songs in my like top 5. So yeah, Mac Wiles is fire. He just don't. I guess I don't know. He's been acting. I guess he hasn't been putting out a lot of music lately, and that disappoints me. Another one that disappoints me when they don't put out a lot of music. I want to say August Alsina, but
He lost his ability to walk recently.
that's
That's why, I said this on here before too. Like every time I hear a story about August Alsina, I just always think to myself, "Yo, pray for this young man," because it's always something.
You want to pray for him?
It's
Like,
always
what are
something
you
going
doing?
wrong with him.
Yeah, like didn't he lose his vision at one point?
He had
Or something
he
happened.
got sick.
Yeah, he was sick.
I think he lost like a couple of his family members. He obviously
Yeah.
talked about his brother passing a while ago. I think he lost either his mother or his.
No,
I
him
think
and
it was-
mom is beefing, I believe. I don't know, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm ignorant. Whatever. But this nigga lost his legs. Like you trying to be a Little Mermaid? What the fuck is going on, bro? Like the minute somebody's you Little Mermaid can't be black, and niggas like, oh, put me in the pond. I can be the Little Mermaid.
Jesus. We pray for Brother Malcolm before
Fam,
he knows
how you lose
what he
legs
does.
around the same time that Halle Bailey get chosen as the Little Mermaid?
We
You think he was trying to be runner up?
we
He did grow his hair out.
we
Come on,
at No
man,
Refunds do not always condone the thoughts of all of our hosts on the show.
There's no refund.
We are a family oriented show. This
We
is
are
it's like
one.
the shit that Disney be reading off to ESPN shit when niggas come on there and say some wild shit like not even wild
Disney
shit.
does not have anything to do with that nigga. And that was-
Exactly.
that shit.
Then they got to come out and issue an apology and be like, "Oh shit, I apologize."
This does not reflect.
It's not
Disney's
exactly.
view
That's how
or
we feel.
culture,
That's how I feel over
and
here.
We at Disney, nah. Nigga, come on! You cannot tell me when this nigga lost his legs that you thought this.
I wasn't thinking about that because I
trying to
think
be the Little Mermaid so bad.
if I'm not mistaken, when I heard
He
about
was
the
trying to
news,
be the Little Mermaid
it was
so
before the Little Mermaid news came out.
Come on.
So, switching topics, someone who has fully healthy legs for now. We talked about like the NBA offseason. So, to give you guys like a backstory on how we operate over here, we were supposed to have like a third guest on the show today, and
Didn't work out.
Obviously, we don't.
It didn't work out.
We had a whole segment of sports shit, and we was gonna like spread the shit out.
Yes.
But we're gonna narrow it down to this one thing this past week. So the NBA has been going on. They had their off season started like a month ago now. And obviously the major headlines: AD to Lakers,
Kawhi to the Clippers.
Kawhi and Paul George to
Yes.
the Clippers, which we talked about last week, and Kyrie and KD teaming up to go to the Brooklyn Nets, and nobody goes to the Knicks because the Knicks are ass. This past week, they added another story onto the NBA offseason, and Russell Westbrook got traded out of OKC and went to go team up with his former teammate James Harden in Houston to play for the Rockets. So there's a lot of people that don't think that this is going to work just because of the mentality that both of these guys have, and also I guess their usage rate, they call it, where pretty much they're both the primary ball handler, or they have been the primary ball handlers on their team, and they dribble the air out the rock nonstop. I, for one, feel like this can work, being as though you got two MVP dudes, and more likely or more importantly, two dudes that actually like each other.
They like each other outside of the court.
But they've played together before.
And
So,
how did
granted,
that work out for them?
they went to the finals. That was the only time they ever went to the finals.
But guess what?
That's how it worked out for
They
them.
didn't win.
So what? They haven't won anything more since then. They both went on to have
Do you
great
think that
individual
they
success.
They went to the finals, but they also had KD.
But also
was
James
a star.
Harden. But also James Harden got much better since and both James Harden and Russell Westbrook
They got
better
much
since
better
they
because they can call ISOs all day. You think Russell? Like I said,
Russ got better even when KD was still there.
They both got better, obviously, but then like this is how many years ago was KD in OKC? Because Russ has been in the league for 11 years.
It was like 3 years ago.
No,
he won the champion.
4.
They've been in the Warriors have been in the finals the last 3 years.
So 4 years ago.
3 years ago.
4, because they was 3 years ago. He was on the Warriors for 3 years.
Correct.
The fourth year, the fourth year, which is this year, he's going to.
This ain't the fourth year.
This is the fourth year. The last year was the third year, so 4 years ago was when he was on the OKC. So back in 2015. So wait, Russ has been in the league for 11 years.
Yeah.
So 4 years ago, damn, like I thought they was like fresh when they was on the team together. It wasn't that fresh.
Yeah, they was young. They was hella young.
They were young.
They were super young.
It wasn't that fresh. Like,
Oh no, that wasn't recent.
Granted, they got big. They got better over time, but like you was already in the fucking league for like 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, whatever.
That's how it happens.
That's neither here nor there.
It takes time to grow.
All right, facts, true. But I don't think it could work out because of the play style of both of them. They're both need to be the center of attention as far as give me the ball, I'm gonna do this shit. Like Russ plays superhero ball. Fucking James Harden plays like ISO all day. That how the fuck is that gonna work? You know what I'm saying? Like,
so granted,
I don't think it's gonna work.
I understand that point of view, but at the same time, people were saying literally the exact same thing when Chris Paul went to Houston, and they were saying there's only one ball on the court, and they made it work out for them. Granted, Chris Paul got injured, and they probably should have beat the Warriors the year before last, but that situation still kind of worked out for them. My mindset is both of these guys have accomplished literally everything that you can accomplish as a solo superstar. They've both been MVP. They both averaged or had like triple doubles.
I want to touch on your Chris Paul point.
Yeah.
Chris Paul doesn't play the way Russell Westbrook plays.
That is true. Yeah, Chris Paul is more of a, but he's still ball dominant, is what I'm saying.
Because
he was still ball dominant.
But then again,
he didn't have to be in Houston though.
He's a playmaker though. Russell's not the playmaker. He'll set some shit up, but he's not a playmaker though.
And also another reason why
do they have a playmaker on their team?
James Harden and Russell Westbrook now. The only reason why
James Harden's not a playmaker though.
Yes, he is. He led the league in assists.
James Harden?
Yes.
When?
Like last year.
No, the fuck he did.
Yes, he did. Look it up. Look it up. I guarantee you he did. And Russell Westbrook averaged a triple double for the last 3 years, so he was up there when it comes to assists too. So
okay, never mind. Because I think you're misconstruing what I mean by playmaker. Playmaker is not just getting a bunch of assists. Like you have to create the plays and shit like that. I can pass you the ball, you can score easily if everybody trying to guard me anyway.
That's. What other way is there?
Never mind.
Like it's still.
So do you understand? All right.
There's different. I know.
Calling plays, creating the plays, like literally playing chess with these niggas. Like James Harden is not that guy, and Russell Westbrook is not that guy. They're not playmakers.
Their way of playing chess is different. Theirs aren't.
Give me the ball.
There aren't. Well,
Russell gonna try to duck from the 3-point line.
One, the reason why Russell Westbrook was so ball dominant and took all the shots because
he had to be.
Other than Paul George, he had nobody else on that fucking team.
That's fair.
I'm surprised he averaged a triple double because nobody else on that team could shoot.
But when they had Paul George and Carmelo, he was still doing that same type
Melo
of play
was ass. Melo has been ass.
We didn't know he was ass yet.
No, we knew.
No,
we refused. He was still ass.
But we didn't know yet. They signed him for a reason. They was all right. So it's the system that they got over there. Let's sign him because Melo about to get us out of here. And
Psych.
This nigga.
Psych.
That's fair.
Got him.
That's fair. But in the beginning of the season, they didn't know that. That's my point.
Right.
So they didn't know that Melo was gonna be ass. But Russ was still playing that same type of way.
Correct.
So I'm just saying that's his style. He want to do everything.
I feel like obviously they know.
They want to dunk from the 3-point line.
They know that.
Yo, this nigga. Wait.
He's an aggressive dude, dog. Like,
I love his energy. Let me just say that. I'm only talking shit because I like it. But I like it, like his energy. But they put it was some stat line. It was what the fuck was it? He had like he reached like there was a certain criteria of something like he had the most field goal attempts or something like that and assists, but he's at the bottom of the list. Like Oh, wait. It was field goal attempts and free throw attempts. And he was at the bottom of the list. That means like...
He was like very ass at shooting free throws this past season for
and
sure.
field goal.
Yeah.
That nigga was like 12 or 58.
He was clinking everything. Like,
but he still was shooting. I got the next one.
Hey.
Fam, I can get a triple-double if I'm shooting 56 shots.
Oh, no, the point ain't the issue. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how he got all them assists. Like I said, there was nobody else on the team that could shoot. And neither could he.
But that's the thing. When Russ feels like I would lose, he gets into his
Fuck
MJ. Like, his play style.
It's the opposite thing.
It's like Michael Jordan. Like, all right, fuck it. Like, I'm locked in.
But he can't shoot like Michael Jordan, so that's one of the differences.
So he did say that. Listen, next year I'm gonna be a better.
I'm
shooter.
gonna be better. Yeah.
Nigga, you had 11 years. Why the fuck didn't you work this shit out years ago?
It's crazy because he just had a decline this past season. Like he was shooting okay from mid range at least. The previous seasons, he was like hit that pull up mid range, like him jumping out the gym and shit like that. Was working for him. I feel like they can make it work just because I feel like
he
they
would
can
jump extra high to shoot.
Yeah,
he was tiring himself out.
Exactly. Him and James Harden. That's why in the playoffs they got out of here.
Yep.
I feel like they've experienced the pain of failing so many times that they'll figure out how to make it work. Hopefully, that's the optimist.
You don't know, though, because like it's a difficult situation because what you're doing is you're literally changing your whole style. Like you have to change. It's not going to work the first year because you have to literally learn how to change. So, like, they're going to play, they're going to win some games, and they're going to think that formula works. But when they start losing, they're going to be like, all right, we got to do something different. They're going to shake it up.
Similar situations to LeBron and LeBron, Jordan, D Wade. That was shaky when it first started.
Yeah.
They figured it out.
Yeah.
The first year they went to the finals. I don't think it's going to happen.
But they were in their prime.
No, Dwayne Wade was on he was starting to decline.
Not yet. He was plateaued, but he was still there.
He was starting.
He was still Flash.
He was starting to. He was not still Flash.
No,
he was not. He was not still Flash. No, he wasn't. Flash was 06.
Like
when he was when he took over the finals and he was speeding past everybody. He wasn't speeding past anybody in 2010.
Maybe he was. He was there for 3 years, right?
Who?
LeBron.
4.
4?
Yeah.
I think the first 2 was when he was still Flash. Maybe the last 2 is when he kind of like. But they won titles the last 2, right?
They won it in between. So they lost the first one. They won the second 2, and then they lost the last one to the Spurs.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And then he left and went to Cleveland and lost the first finals because Kyrie got injured, and then went to win and beat the Warriors next season. Right. So that's gonna do it for that sports talk. Yeah. Sports talk. I want to talk about something very near and dear to my heart. It's something that we experienced.
Vagina.
Ooh, no, not that. Sorry. It's something that we experienced before we started the podcast. Also, still not vagina.
Can we just appreciate his life is still being on?
It didn't blink or nothing.
At all.
Shout out to
new battery.
New battery. The new battery works.
Yes.
We're going to end this podcast on this, right?
Yes.
So, we took a couple shots before we
alcohol near and dear to your heart?
Before we started this podcast today. So we're gonna run down a couple things about one of my favorite things, which is alcohol. And
alcohol's fun.
I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, and then we're gonna respond to it together. Alcohol's amazing. Yes. I love it. It makes you feel good on the inside.
Brings the realness out of people.
It does. Sometimes for the worse, sometimes for the better. So this last segment is all about our ode to alcohol. I'm gonna start with, sir. Too nice. Yeah. You're out and about. We're out of the club.
Yep.
And we go to the bar.
Yep.
What is your drink of choice at any bar that we go to?
Stoli Citron with club soda and a lime.
What?
Stoli Citron with club soda and a lime.
You bougie.
How?
What's Stoli?
Stoli is fucking vodka.
Oh.
Stoli, if it's Stoli or Absolute, because they never not all places.
There's some places that have
It's either one, whichever one they can find. A lot of places won't have either of those, but Absolute, Stoli. I like Citron, and then you put a lime in it.
Bougie bitch. So my I got 2 go-tos. It depends on how I feel that night
Corona.
though. No.
That don't count.
That's racist.
You're not Spanish.
Just because I like the mommies don't mean I'm getting Corona and shit.
You hate black women?
So, if I'm on a dark wave for the night, it's gonna be
Dark
Jack
wave?
and the dark wave.
Like you feeling it? Like you just like over life and shit?
No, that's not what I said at all. It's Jack and Coke, which is honestly disgusting.
What do you mean by dark wave? Let me
like dark liquor, drinking dark liquor for the night. What?
Like your mentality was
no. I'm ready to kill somebody tonight. I'm on some Henny. No, I'm not on that. Is if I'm on a dark wave, it's Jack and Coke, which is disgusting, but whatever. It's the only combination that I know. If I'm starting off trying to have a good time, my go-to is Long Island. There we go.
Really?
Yeah.
You bougie nigga. What the fuck?
I'm bougie.
Who the fuck drinks Long Island? What male?
Yo, you literally got to name out all your ingredients when you talk to
it's
your bartender.
It's not bougie if I have a name for my drink. Let me get a martini spritzer with a little bit of. No, nigga, give me that, and put it together.
Yeah,
that's not bougie.
That's bougie.
How?
Because you're being picky.
No,
yeah, I want that one right over there, and no,
nigga,
not that one. I want the one. The one to the left.
Is when you have
honey,
the name
sweetheart, the one to the left. Yes, that one. Make sure you put a little bit of ice in it. Please give me. If you don't give me a lime, I'm going to throw this drink in your face.
Oh my god!
I'm going to throw this drink in your face.
Bitch. I said lime.
I said a lime. Take it back. That's bougie. I just walk into yo. Let me get a Long Island.
Nigga, you've been to the club with me 1,000 times. I'm never talking that long. Yo, boom, 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 and they come back with my shit.
Boom, boom, boom. That's they don't know boom, boom. What'd you say? I said let me get a boom, boom, boom. What?
You know what's funny? The reason I ordered that drink is because I used to have a friend. One of my close friends at the time was he was a bartender. He was a former bartender.
Mm-hmm.
So he put me on like, yo, listen, bro. Cause I was the type of nigga I don't know what the fuck to drink when I go to the bar. What the fuck do I get? You know what I'm saying? But he was like, nah, listen, I got you, bro. Stoli, Citron, or raspberry, whatever, and club soda, which is soda water. Apparently, what that does is it brings out the flavor of the raspberry, the citron, whatever the fuck, and the lime. You know, just add a little
bouginess,
little spritz on it,
a little more bougie to it.
But I like it's fire. It's like taking a shot that's not that strong, and out of a cup. So
I'll try it next time we go out.
You've tried it before, nigga.
I don't remember.
I've bought you a drink before.
I don't remember. I don't know what you want to do.
Why you don't remember?
Because I was drunk.
Good ass drink.
Because I was drunk.
Good ass drink. That's why you don't remember.
Next up, when it comes to the type of drinker that you are, what would you classify yourself as?
Occasional. What is it? Casual. Or what is it? Situational.
Situational?
No. What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Occasional.
Like a party drinker. Like only
occasions. I drink on occasions.
Okay.
Occasional drink.
Yeah, that's a thing. Okay.
Yeah. I don't drink at home. Like I feel like it's weird when you're by yourself and you drink. I feel like that's lonely. Damn. Is that you?
Not all the time.
Damn.
But sometimes I just be like,
let me
get a little buzz. Somebody talking, hit somebody up, and make some mistakes for the night, and then fall asleep.
No, fake like you drunk.
Huh?
No, you ever fake drunk and then hit somebody up? Oh, I've been drinking.
No, I've never even thought about doing that. To be honest with you,
because they're like, whatever you say, they're gonna disregard it because you're not drunk because they think you're drunk. So yeah, I'd be like testing the water. Oh, yo, I've been like, you know what I'm saying? I've been feeling you like, just to see where we were at. And
okay, I understand it.
My fault. I was drunk. Like, you gotta see how it goes. Like, oh, she's like, oh, you just drunk. You don't mean that.
Shit. So no, I haven't done that.
Okay.
What I would classify myself as, so depends on the night. Because most of the time I have to be like the designated driver of the situation. I gotta be like a chill drinker, so I gotta.
Would you still be drinking though?
Yeah, because I know how to level it out.
But we also have time to sober up.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That too. So on those type of nights, I'm like a calm drinker. Like I'll drink periodically and throughout the night, and then have it wear off eventually. But when I want to enjoy myself, like it's borderline blackout nights and shit. And when we in the club and you just see me with my shades on, just yelling and yelling and dancing and shit, that's a good time. Yeah, that's a good night for me. So I'm like, it depends on the night. I'm either a super hyper drunk person, or I'm a kind of hyper, super calm, but I'm always honest regardless, which is kind of weird. I'm honest regardless whether I'm sober or drunk. It's just that when I'm drunk, I'm more loud about it, which sometimes gets me in trouble and gets me in situations because sometimes I'm like too vocal to the people that I want to talk to and shit.
Like aggressive?
Or not like that.
Oh, you talking too much?
Yeah. Just because I just got a lot of shit on my mind. I just want to get it out right then.
I feel you. I've been there.
And lastly,
you was there when I was there. Like when I was at that point.
Yeah, it's just like I got all the shit on my mind. Let's get it out.
I was yelling at Shorty. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that part either, but it evidently happened. And lastly, we're gonna run down four phrases that people use when you know that they're drunk, and one of them is,
"I'm not drunk."
I'm not drunk. Nah, I'm not drunk. I know my limit. I'm not drunk. Yeah, once somebody say that, it's like, okay,
I'm only tipsy.
We get it. Yeah, we know where you're at right now. You want more shot? Okay, gotcha. If you know that person and you know how they act, that's when you start pulling the bottle away from them. Nah, you good for the night.
Give more.
No, because I got a tall light skinned friend like that, and he heavy now, so I can't be like feeding into it. He ain't fat, but he heavier than me. And yeah, I can't have that going on because also he starts saying wild shit, and
it's fun though.
That wild shit sometimes pertains to me.
In his bag, because he be like, man, like, you know,
he's like super chill, like he's
I'm good. I'm good. He's touching that little stinky leg.
Yeah,
yo, when he's that stinky leg,
still don't understand a word that he's saying.
He been in that stinky leg for 10 years, yo.
And he's starting to stroll and shit. It's cool. It's fine now because we don't like go to frat parties and shit. But back when we was going like frat parties and you used to try to stroll and shit, like, oh, again, god damn it, I'm not with you. Another saying is when people go, y'all not hot. Like niggas, like
I don't know if there's liquor or cocaine.
It's a symbol for both. It could be 20 degrees outside, and niggas, if you drunk enough, that's when people will be like, if you outside in the cold and you like, yo, it's cold outside, they be like, yo, you ain't drink enough. Evidently not. So yeah, when people drink too much, they start getting hot, and then you start stripping and shit and seeing sweat, and it's like, oh god, I don't want none parts of that.
I don't think I've ever been that. I don't think I've ever experienced that.
You've never been hot when you drunk?
Unless it was like really hot outside, but not really.
Nah, I've seen it with you.
Me?
Yeah.
Like taking clothes off and shit?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
When? No, I haven't.
Yep, it's been there. Another sign, yo, I gotta pee. As soon as people say they gotta pee, so evidently peeing is supposed to
make it worse.
Yeah, or like really, I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to do, but it like opens up people
the gateway
to be more drunk for the night. And I guess the other one was, I know my tolerance was game, which went along with the I'm not drunk part. So yeah, those are, I guess it was supposed to be 4. It was pretty much 3.
Yeah.
Those are 3 signs to know that night is either gonna go one way or another. I mean, there's another one like I did last week when 4th of July, and it was like, I'll be right back. We did. Okay. Yo, if you need me, let me know. That was,
yo, you good, bro? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
The hour, my nigga.
Yeah, I know my limit.
Yeah.
That was.
It's funny because I tried to go looking for you and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, the bathroom situation was very difficult that night. But yeah, don't drink
it's my fault.
unless you're gonna be responsible about it.
Conversation, and I was like,
oh no, I ain't. Yeah, nah, it wasn't your fault that I was in the bathroom.
No, but like I would have looked for you like an hour before that because you gone for an hour.
I wouldn't have got up.
But I was like, it's very interesting that I talk to people that I feel like are smarter than me. Like as far as like when it comes to people, like she's like can observe people, like she's a psychiatrist. So whenever I get to I actually invite her on the podcast because I like that her perspective. But whenever I'm like around somebody I feel like is smarter than me, I want to talk to them and learn some shit. I like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people don't like that, to talk to people that are smarter than them.
Yeah.
Because they feel like
they're being tested and shit.
Inferior, or they feel like, you know what I'm saying? I want to learn, so I'm all for that. So yes.
Facts. All right. I really enjoyed that podcast for today, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it was one of our better ones. Last week was actually phenomenal, to be honest with you. Go check out last week's podcast.
Last week was very, very fun. Very fun. This week was very fun as well.
Eventually, we're going to get a guest on the show.
Yes.
Sure. I'll talk to you later about who I want to get on the show.
Oh, you have somebody in mind?
Yeah. We know her.
I know her.
I don't know if she wants to be on the show or not. So
guess what? I know her, though.
Yeah.
I think she's here.
Actually, we're not going to ask questions. We're just going to tell people.
Yo, what you doing?
What you doing? All right. Wait, no, that sounds like kidnapping.
No.
Come with me.
It's a question.
Come with me is not a question at all.
You're right.
What you doing is, but come with me
doing?
is not.
I ain't doing shit.
All right, cool. Come with me.
That's the same shit, nigga. You just throw I ain't cool in front of that. It doesn't make it better. It's like LOL. Yeah. I'm about to kid at you, LOL. All right,
KK.
So that's gonna do it for. Wait, who's it? What you said? Never mind.
I said KK, like the text
I
message.
thought you were saying
Nope,
name.
nope.
saying
Wasn't saying
name.
nobody's name. I'm not you. KK.
So that's gonna do it for our podcast. Make sure you guys are subscribed to our YouTube. That is youtube.com/NoRefundsTV. Also, make sure you guys are listening to us on all of our podcast platforms. That's Spotify. That's Google Play. That's Apple Podcasts. And SoundCloud. That's No Refunds with a $sign podcast. All right. That's gonna do it for our podcast. I am Boy Too Nice.
I am
That
Team
is
Tommy. Yes, that's me.
And we are No Refunds.
Bye bye.